Howdy folks, our next map here. I decided to do Mount Logmore. We'll go back one and I'll show you. Or actually, click the wrong button. Choose maps. Okay. Done the bog. Done Grizzly Creek. Messed around with this a little bit. This is a modded map. It has something like no garages and no fuel stops or something. You have to do it on the fuel in your vehicle. Some crap like that. And so I just didn't bother. At some point I'll just erase that map. But then the progression would be island, seashore, crossing, downhill, deluge. You know, now you can see these two at the bottom I've already finished. The valley, the ridge, the bog, and now Grizzly Creek are completed. So it's Mount Logmore's turn. Now I get 5 balance points as far as adding vehicles, and I'm not going to use those. We'll just no truck those. The first thing I'm going to do is go to the bottom of the list and grab this. Because this particular map, you have to pick up logs at scavenge sites. Here's your start point, which is going to be one garage. It says unlock all garages, so there will be others, but don't know where they are yet. So we have to carry garage points. It takes 4 points to unlock a garage. The Maz has the ability to carry a 4 garage point trailer. The other thing is we need a boom. We need a crane to load logs at these scavenge sites. Maybe these are the other garages. But I suspect this is the lumber. I suspect these are the lumber mills over here on the opposite side of the map from the scavenge sites. And the Maz has a 600-liter fuel tank on it. And for the purpose of just driving around, opening up the watch points, maybe these are the other. No, those say scavenge. Doesn't show you where the watch points are, but for the purpose of just cruising around opening up watch points, the Maz can carry a fuel cistern for extra fuel. So we have 1 balance point left. So if we go back to the bottom and then up to where it starts saying 1. And I am going to take, I think, the bell. This thing will run all day on a tank of fuel. And you can put various attachments on it, like a crane and then pull a trailer. If you were automatically loading logs, it would only haul 3 points. That's pretty standard. But you can put a crane on there and then pull a trailer that'll pull 4 points or 8 points. Or you can pull fuel, or it's a beast for getting vehicles unstuck and things like that. So I got my vehicles, I got my 5 balance points. I use those up. Mount Logmore, start new game. And get a drink while the loading screen is on. Sorry about all the slurping noises and whatnot. I suppose I could have muted the mic for that. But since no one's going to watch this anyway, so who cares? This is the Maz. There's the bell. The cement mixer actually counts for repair points. But before we do anything with either of these vehicles, got to take a look at the map. See, right now it's loaded with 2 garage points, 600 repair points. And this has 1 garage point, 1100 repair points. I'll be changing those. A small refueler, only 80 liters. I'll be changing out that crap. There's your Ford F-150 sitting there, which hopefully we'll never need to utilize, but we could go by and unlock it to make sure that in the to make sure that we've unlocked everything that we can unlock. So I see that's marshy down there. There's a log station with a skidder that we can uncover. Scavenge point. That's got 4 scavenge. That's got 4 short logs. That would give me 3 points if I wanted to try and excuse me. If I wanted to run the bell down there or something. Or pull a trailer down there. I think you can put on the bell, you can put a crane and a 3-point log rack. At the same time, I mean. Ooh, those are 8-pointers. The long logs. That'll get you 8 points. But these will change. I mean, by the time I drive around here and open up the watch points and get to the fuel, get the garage, the fuel, get fuel, all these scavenge points, what logs are at which scavenge point, that'll change. Every time you empty one scavenge point, another one fills up with logs also. But the first thing we need to do is look at where the fuel station is and get there. That's the most important thing, is to go get fuel in the Maz. And then we can use the Maz to open up these watch points. Or maybe we'll use the bell to open up the watch points. And then use the Maz to haul the logs. But I'm preferential to both of them. So anyways, alright. See what we can do with this. Not inside. Just stop right there. There we go. Right there, 4 garage points. So we need fuel, we need garage points. And the fuel stop is near the garage. If my memory's not that bad. Of course, my memory is that bad, but that's beside the point. Okay. Fuel station, garage. And we can't see all of it, but there is a road goes here, comes around here. We could unlock that bison since we're driving by. And then somehow through this black spot, I'm sure these two pieces of road connect. Whether it goes way down here first and comes back up, I don't know. But we could probably run, you know, with the Maz, we could probably run cross country. And just make sure we get to the fuel station. It doesn't indicate how to get into the fuel station. So once we drop our garage trailer, then we'll just start exploring how to get to the fuel station. And hopefully we won't run out of fuel before we do all that. Because it's not starting us out with very much, only about, not even half a tank. We may get halfway there and run out of fuel, and then have to grab one of those other vehicles that we unlock along the way to bring fuel to us. Very distinct possibility. But see, first thing I want to do is see what is installed and get rid of it. Might put that back on eventually, but want the Maz bumper. We want the Maz light bar. Roof rack is already installed. That holds 80 liters of fuel. This we want to get rid of. Because I want to put a fuel cistern there. You can put barrels there, a few barrels, and then still run the utility add-on. Only gives you one garage point though. That's 2,200 liters of fuel. Big Mama. I think with that, I don't think we can run the spare tire anymore. No, not the backup wheel. Backup wheel's unavailable now. That was just a few repair points anyways. Alright, up here is a garage trailer that carries 4 points. 4 garage points. I think that's the only one. See, this is 2 points. That's the only one that carries 4 points. And it wants us to pull the truck forward. It's too close to the garage. There we are. Set up to go exploring with about 15 minutes worth of fuel. So better be some quick exploring. We gotta get to the fuel station up there. That's paramount. See, this road here, although it's going to be a dirt track, could very well cross the river and go straight to the fuel station. But you can't tell, and I don't want to get out there. I don't want to run out of fuel out here. If I'm going to run out of fuel, it's going to be over here. So I'll drop down a few waypoint markers. We'll unlock that thing along the way. Now we want to get from there to there, and I don't know if following the road would be best or going cross country. And then somehow get fuel. Maybe we could go cross country down this hillside. I'm just gonna stick a waypoint there, and then when we get there we'll decide what we're gonna do. If we get there with any fuel left. If we get there, period. See, first thing I gotta do is turn left. So I gotta get that camera position around where I can see where I'm going. This thing's pretty speedy on asphalt roads. Sometimes a little too speedy. I'm not gonna make the turn past that. I don't care that there's a guardrail there. This thing just goes over guardrails like it's nothing more than a little rock. Unlocked. Yes, but it won't pull the tarp off until you actually bump it. Come on, there we go. Bump it without causing damage. Now, we're out of here. We unlocked the little toy truck. I never did say that this thing had a great turning radius. See, it goes into that turn and won't come back out. This thing does better when you don't have a road to follow. You just make your own. Alright, well, we'll click in. This is gonna decrease our mileage. But it's not very far across. And we can get rid of them again. See how this thing took that mud? Like it wasn't even there. Yeah, it's slow on the hill, but, you know, it's a 20-ton machine. Get my vision back. I know we're not going straight through the trees, so I don't know why the waypoint swings that way and then goes to the left. But we're quite a ways along already. Wow. Residential town, please be respectful. Quiet. 35 mile. Yeah. Here's a Chevrolet Bison with some repair points on it. We're going to pull up here and knock down the lamppost, probably. We can't knock down the lamppost. That's odd. Usually you can drive over features like that. We're just going to pull it up here and bump it, and then we'll back up and get out of here. There we go. I want to see what the trailer's doing. I didn't put it in advanced mode. I just wanted the camera the other way. That's close enough that we can make the swing up here, I think. See, we knocked down the stop sign, but we can't knock down the lamp post. That's weird. Well, I know you can't knock down telephone poles either. So I guess lamp poles and telephone poles are two things you can't knock down. There's a Freightliner up there we could unlock, but I'm not going to mess with it. Now this is where we could go straight cross country or follow the unknown. But that road appears to turn, to loop back around. If you look through the trees, you can't see where my finger's pointing on the screen. If you look up through here, it appears to go back around the way we want it to. And we haven't hardly touched our fuel, so I'm going to give it a try. Versus going cross country and maybe getting stuck out there. Running out of fuel and end up finding a big mud bog and end up running out of fuel in the middle of it. There's some, I wonder what's up there, if that's a watch point. I'm gonna find out. Where are we? Oh. Gosh, there may be a watch point up there, but this is actually where I thought I might cut across. Well, there or down here. The line moves with you. I could maybe go up that dirt road and find a watch point. But I think that dirt road's going the wrong way to do that. That dirt road is on my right as I face south. That dirt road goes this way. And there's another dirt road right here. So I would bet that this little dirt road I'm sitting next to is nothing more than the continuation of that. So I'm going to ignore it and move on. They have these abandoned buildings along the way. Come on, stop, slow down. Slow down at least. Till I get control of the steering and stop hitting those poles. Downhill, it just kind of runs away with itself. Uphill, you could go to sleep before it gets to the top, but it does get there. It's taking us for a merry ride through the countryside. It's going around the watch point. If I wasn't pulling the fuel trailer, or if I wasn't pulling the garage trailer, I'd take my chances at just going cross country and picking up that watch point. But I don't want to fuck around with. You see, there's a road right there. Goes to my left. That road would be the continuation of this one. That road still wouldn't take me up to the watch point. I suspect there isn't any road per se that takes you up to the watch point. All I see on my right side is hillside. That looks like it might be more level. More of a gully than a hill. There's another road. But again, it's on the wrong side to go get the watch point. That would go off down here somewhere. I see, is that a little tail of a road? At any point. Gotta quit getting distracted by these little dirt roads. Get up to the fuel stop, get these garage points delivered. If I had the fuel for it, if I had the fuel for it, I would just go boonie bashing through the forest and make my own path to that watch point. Come on. Quit running back and forth, stay on the road. Now that road leads off toward the watch point. That road leads off at an angle back this way. But I'm not going to mess with it at this point. The field is noticeably lower now. And we're getting good mileage running on the asphalt. If I started going through that mud, you'd see the mileage go up to 27, 32 liters per minute. We're heading north again. Alright, to our left are the logs, the lumber mills. And it looks like you can go all the way around, which is nice. You don't have to turn around up in there. So we're just a couple minutes from the garage. Don't know where the fuel station is. Maybe we can take a look. Is there anything that goes to the right? No. There's a mailbox. And there's a house. His gate is shut. What the hell is that? Huh. No. Maybe we'll bash open the gates and find out later. But I don't think that's the fuel station. This would be the other way around from the logs. And this would be garage. All we're going to do here, we're not going to change out equipment here. Just dump off our garage points. And go find fuel. Now the garage is unlocked. Now we gotta go find fuel. And start doing watch points. Once I have my fuel on board, then I'll go cross country out here and open up these watch points. We'll go up the road a little further and see if there's a turn this way. But that's where we want to end up. road seems to turn towards the fuel station. So I'm hoping it's right along the road. I mean, it could literally be right there. It is. Look at that. It's right fucking here. See, the game sometimes makes things look like they're miles apart when it was a few hundred feet. Truck refueled automatically. That just filled up the roof rack, and now we'll get 2,200 liters in the cistern. There we go. 2,200, 80, and 600. Now let's head for Watch Point. First thing we'll do is kind of see where this road goes and see if there's a see if we can travel this way a little bit and pick up a road going off to our right. Like that one. Would be nice if there was a road going right up to the watch point, but see, this road we're following already is taking us around it. I need to just turn left and go like that. Because this is just kind of taking us roundabout. And it's turning, and it's turning further away. Although there's something over there, isn't there? No, that's just like a water feature or something. I need to go up there. This thing could circle us all the way around and may eventually, half an hour from now, go up to the top of the hill where we need to be. But let's see. The road we came off of is right there. I think it might actually be on the other side of that road. See the street lamps? trying to turn right, and it just keeps bouncing over those rocks. And going down the hillside. Now I can't see anything. Fix the camera view again. It's not that the Maz can't just crawl right over that shit, but you have to be able to see where the fuck you're going. Now where's the watch point from here? Yeah, to the north, up that hillside. Nah, I can't break that one down. I didn't mean to hit it again. I was trying to go around it. Some of them I can break down. Some of them I cannot. I think this one I can probably break down. The dead looking ones I can break down are the smaller ones. But I need to turn right. Which is fine because there's a great big tree there I can't break down. And this one I can't break down. Going to the right. Oh, that looks nice. That's a beautiful clearing. Oh, get off the dang tree. Turn the wheels. Back this way, and there's our flag. Oops. Can't knock that tree over. Trying to clear it. Are we just shaking the field around, or did we lose it all? Okay. Got a watch point. Look at advanced features. We'll top off the truck. Since we're in here. Alright, we got a watch point. See what I mean about the mazzle just go anywhere like a frickin' billy goat. If it wasn't for those trees we couldn't knock down, I'd just, you know, drive a straight line right through that. And now that we're up here, you can see there is kind of a dirt path, but it was hidden. Couldn't tell where it was. But we can maybe use it to get out of here. Get to the next watch point over here. We're pointed right at that little dirt path. If I zoom in closer, we could probably kind of see it. It doesn't really even show it, it's just kind of a clearing. But we'll get here. And then follow this along the ridge over here till we get out here and turn this way, and then we're back into the unknown again. But we have lots of fuel to spend time driving around. Imagine this whole video would just be opening up a couple, three of these watch points. I'm not sure if we'll get to the point of exposing the entire map, because this is taken on. Ah, the road goes that way. I was like, there was a road here. What happened? All of a sudden I'm back in the trees. And there's a road there. I just needed to move the camera to be able to see the dang road. I'm telling you, if you play this yourself, messing with this camera all the time is the most pain in the ass thing you'll ever do. Trying to constantly keep it in a spot where you can see what you're doing. It's like I can't see what's over that hill. If I have to turn right or left after this rise. As it turns out, I should have turned left, but I was able to mow down the tree. Suppose I could pull up the map and at that point pull up the map and see what the road looks like on the map. Does it veer this way or that way? Okay, we're back into the unknown again. Anywhere along here could be a dirt path that leads us up to or near the flag, like that thing right there. I'm not sure to even call it a dirt path, but there's no trees in the way. Doesn't look like a traveled road, but there's no trees in the way. And it does tend to go towards the watch point. So I think I'm going to turn right and go for it. Whoa. 815 damage? Because it nosed into the ground? Come on, stop. Set the parking brake. That's right, I'm not carrying anything to fix damage points. Jesus fuck. I wasn't expecting to take that kind of damage. I mean, it was fun to hop over that hill, but I expected a more controlled descent. We need to turn left. We may not be able to with the engine spitting and sputtering. And then if we take any more damage, we're done. Would have to bring something down here where I am that has repair points, and how do you get anything else in here other than maybe the bell? Well, gravity was trying to make it go that way. I want it to go that way. So no, there's a big rock behind me. It's not going to back up that. I guess we'll let it go down to the bottom of the hill and then take a different approach. Come around here instead of trying to go up that. But no more running wild. down these slopes. Is that a big rock? Because the engine power was reduced, it wouldn't bounce over that little rock. Hey, we found a dirt road. Slow this puppy down. We found a giant rock, and we found a dirt road. And the dirt road goes the right way. Sort of. I'm willing to try it versus running cross country. Guy, you think we'd be close enough to the flag? Or close enough to the tower to almost see it. The Maz can carry its own repair points, but I didn't put any on because I had the fuel cistern and the garage trailer. Well, the road swings around to the right. Let's see where the flag is from here. The flag is back to our left. The road swings around to the right. See, so we're still fucked going across country. Trying to go across country and find that damn flag. Parking brake. Look around for it a little bit. There it is. Right there. We drove right past it when we were on that dirt road. Couldn't see it. Now we have to try and let's see, back up a little bit and go up this rise. Try and miss the trees. And I want it to start shifting that way. Oops. And I want the wheels to go this way. Okay, we got up on top of that little ridge. Despite having about half our horsepower. Hope nothing causes any damage. And we're going to have to go back to the garage to repair. Hopefully, once we open this up, we can find an easier route out. Parking brake. Map. Yeah, there's no road up here. It's up on top of the hill. No road. Garage we started out at is down here. We could go like this, but then I would imagine that goes straight across and connects with this. There's probably dirt roads out here that go to the log station and crap. Maybe this thing swings down past the log station. Perhaps. But at some point we get to this intersection and we could run back here to this garage. Or it's an even closer trip. It's an even closer journey to run back to that garage. That's closer still. So I just got to get down off of this mountaintop and onto the asphalt without killing the rest of my garage points. While killing the rest of my health points. Otherwise we're going to be jumping in a different vehicle, like maybe this Western Star, driving that to the garage, loading it up with repair points and bringing it back. But hopefully we won't need to do that. I need to just get off this hill however I can. Whatever looks best. And then head back to the garage. Which incidentally runs us past the fuel station. Now, I said the road, or it appeared the road, was not sort of straight ahead, but if it looks easier to go to the right a little, or the left a little, I could come down onto here. See what it looks like. I wish you could, one thing you could not do in this game is get out and walk around. I wish, you know, you could just get out and walk the terrain a little bit. This looks like a pretty good drop off. And I don't want to ram the nose into the ground. If you could just get out and walk the terrain a little bit, Maybe find a better route, you know? Say, hey, this is going to work better than that. But it shows the dirt road is right in front of me. Oh, it's right there. This is the dirt road. At that camera angle, all I'm seeing is forest. Right there's the dirt road. Hate that popping and the knocking sounding like it's broken. Maybe back at the garage we'll change out the loadout a little bit. It's not going through that much fuel, so maybe change it out to carry some fuel barrels and some repair points. Maybe it'll drive better without the all-wheel drive and the diff lock on this asphalt. I didn't think we'd be heading back to the garage this soon. Figured we'd spend an hour or so opening up watch points. That's the fuel. The garage is right. Don't hit that damn pole. That would take off the rest of our health points. So I'm gonna watch points and health points. No poles. No poles for you, Maz. We made it all the way up to that watchtower and back to the road without using up our precious few health points. I'm not going to lose the rest of them on a damn light post. Yeehaw, we are here. Stop. Repaired. damage. I didn't want that. I don't need to open up any more garages. What I'm thinking is fuel barrels. Where's the fuel barrels? This has 300 repair points, but I have to get rid of the fuel cistern. I could actually use the fuel cistern to refuel the truck and then take it off. Bumper, crane, fuel barrels, there we go. See, I can put the fuel barrels, which have 600 liters, in combination with the utility add-on, which has 800 repair points. I can run the two together, so I'm carrying fuel and repair points. Yep. First I'm going to do V. And I'm going to do cistern. Maz is fully fueled. Roof rack. Looks like it only has 15 gallons in it. We'll fix that. But now we get rid of the cistern. That still has 1,865 liters in it, but what else will we do with it? I suppose we could pump it into the bell. And we'd have to bring the bell up here. And like you can magically transport it down there. I don't have another vehicle up here. I was thinking I could switch the... No. There's nothing we can do with the fuel in the cistern except to lose it. We'll just lose the fuel when we take the cistern off. And then drive to the gas station again. Then we wanted to do the fuel barrels and the utility add-on. Oh, that's something different. So now we have repair points, 800 repair points, and we can fill up 600 gallons of fuel in the barrels. I think we'll go and get our fuel and then call it an episode. Oh, get rid of that. Fuel is back the other way. This setup puts less weight on the vehicle. Roof rack is full. Fill barrels are full. Truck is full. And I think we'll call that an episode. We got the garage opened up. We got a couple of watch points. Only have 2 watch points left. Once we knock out those last 2 watch points, we can start switching to hauling lumber. Now on the description it said this was strictly a scavenge site. Right in the middle of the map is a log station. At these log stations, you can load your vehicle by simply selecting what you want. You don't need a crane. So they're kind of cheating a little bit there, but I guess that's the way Grizzly Creek was too. It had scavenger spots, but it had 2 log stations. And I played another map that was scavenger. It was strictly scavenger. There were no log stations on it. So log station will let you set up your vehicle to just carry the most points without needing a crane. But at any rate, pick this up again another time. Call this episode 1 on this map. And we'll do some more next time. Thanks for watching.